discussions about bypass system, and it would require pumping. We have flows at Lucas Avenue that we would have to collect, and flows at Main Street that we would have to collect and get into the same pipe system. On a daily basis, 1 million gallons of sewerage runs through this line. In wet weather, that flow can go up to 2 or 2.5 million. It's a very high flow. And a bypass pump system would be expensive, and it would take considerable effort to install it, but we have discussed it, and we're hoping we never have to use it.
That's a contingency that we have discussed. Tom? Sir.
I guess people might be interested. We heard about the funding levels. The total funding level that has been approved for this project over the last year and a half is, I believe, $1,880,000. The council approved an additional $1.63 million a couple months ago, and at this point in time, we've expended approximately $250,000, at least invoiced to me that I'm aware of.
Of the 1.6.
But we have in process work that's going on that's that will be invoiced shortly, and then beyond that, once we get the contractor on site, then we'll start seeing those invoices come in and the money start flowing much faster.
And I can announce today that Dennis just confirmed with Ralph that Merit Construction from Saugerties has been the low bidder. So Merit Construction will be doing the work, at the Washington Avenue site. Any other questions from the media, from the residents?
You did mention a pipe today, a water main broke, right? Is that because of this issue?
Yes.
Yes. Ralph?
As shown here, there's there's two water mains that used to run through this project area. A 16 transmission main and a 6-inch line right alongside it. The 6-inch line is the line that homes, for the most part, are connected to. There were a couple of connections to that 16, but in the work area, it's the 6-inch line that people are connected to. And the water department has cut and capped that 6-inch line outside of the work area,
right,
and the 16 as well. And that is so that we don't have any water leakage into the system. There is a service line that's connected at the end of this to a home here, and this is the home that was affected. Apparently that line had gotten further undermined, the process of the sinkhole.
So it's the pipe that's going from the 6-inch
Yeah,
main into
three-
the house,
It's
right?
the
Three-quarter
inch copper
service.
line, and it pulled out of the connection warehouse.
Due to the sinkhole issue.
Well, the pipe sank. It pulled the line with it.
Okay.
And a lot of, this has happened for the same property owner twice last year. Each time, luckily, it pulled out at the street, and so there's no intended damage. This time, it pulled out of the house connection.
Okay.
So you had water getting into the house.
Any other questions for Ralph or Dennis or treatment plant, staff? For me? Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Again, the residents, thank you for your patience.
Ralph, can you keep that up just